Well, episode 12 is all complete. And I'll be honest, I don't know how this video is going to go, simply because she's awake. Yes, this is actually the first time that Bonnie has probably been seen on my channel. So here she is. I'm home alone with Bonnie. I thought, you know what, while she's asleep, I'm just going to quickly record the behind the scenes for episode 12. And long behold, she wakes up. So this video could involve quite a bit of crying. Not just Bonnie, me too. But we're gonna go over episode 12 and just speak about how it went, things that I maybe could have done better, and we're just gonna talk about the future of the next series. We're also going to be looking at the Premiere Pro and all things like that, you know, the normal stuff. Watching back the episodes as well, so we're gonna be watching back part 2 and part 3. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. So, did I kill off too many people? Probably. Yes, I reckon I might have done just a little bit. I might have gone overboard just a little. Yeah, I think I killed off like 5 characters in the end. What? I mean, some of the deaths were quite good, and I think, yeah, I agree with a lot of people that, you know, what was the point in Giraffe dying? I don't know, I just find that he's a very boring character inside of the normal Piggy storyline, so I just didn't want him there. And I do also have plans because, well, I don't want to explain too much, but we are going to be having new characters come into the storyline, of course created by JB Bolter, and they're just going to be completely brand new characters, and I just kind of want to make the series just mine a little bit more. So yeah, might have killed off just far too many there, but I think the animations, they went okay, they went a lot better. I think part 2 was probably the best because I did the Felix vs Tiger, and I also did like the Creekcraft death scene, which, yeah, I killed off Creek too. I know, I've killed off everyone. I've barely got any characters left. But yeah, I think, do you know what? I think I need to just get on with the video before this one decides to start kicking up a fuss, because I can hear her moaning. But this was the Premiere Pro. Not too much going on in this one. This was where Mrs. P was turning up in the plant. And we also had all of the names here. So this was quite a fun part. I don't know if you guys managed to get to see your name in this section, but it was quite fun to do. I did a lot of names. Obviously, a lot of people got left out, so I do apologize. I think that in general, it went pretty good. Now, we're just about to start watching the actual episode before this one starts turning into a crazy monster. See? I told you. Crazy monster. Let's try and put the dummy in. And relax. And relax. Go to sleep. Shh. So yeah, I don't know whether to go on to doing book 2 or not. I did do a video where we kind of done like a let's talk, and basically I just don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like Piggy, I kind of, I know I'm not the best, you know, animator and storyline teller out there, etc. But I don't know, I just kind of feel like I'm still living on in the Piggy world when it was like over and done with almost 2 years ago now. So I don't know, I feel like I'm just kind of like carrying on something that I just have an emotional attachment to. And we just really need a Piggy update just to, you know, lift spirits a little bit. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll speak about that another time, won't we, Bonnie? Yes, we will. Let's put that back in so that you're chill for this episode. Are you going to watch this with me? Shall we all watch this together with Bonnie as well? All right, let's do this. I'm going to do it.
What are you doing with Mateo?
So this was, yeah, this was a hard bit because I was trying to get Mateo to look like he was struggling, but I don't know. Obviously, I'm not as good as PGHL Films. No one's ever going to be as good as PGHL Films, but I don't know. I think people take my series too serious. Bonnie's agreeing.
Exactly. Look at you. You're a mess. Have you looked at yourself recently?
Ooh.
Look at what you did to the world.
You're just as bad as I am. Worse, in fact.
Don't listen to him, Mr. P.
And yeah, a lot of people saying, you know, why did you kill Creekoff when, you know, you could have just simply used PGHL Films to go and save him because he has Iron Man powers. Guys, PGHL Films was never actually meant to be in this episode, so it kind of threw a bit of spanner in the works.
So much.
Yeah.
I'm trying to create a potion. I have a friend who is able to make a potion. A potion to control the infected forever. All I need is monkey blood.
So Ruvius is trying to create this like potion in order to kind of like control the infected.
Stay still, Mateo. This won't hurt a bit.
It is really awkward animation when you watch it back, isn't it? Really. I know.
I can't let you do this, Father. This
isn't fair. You have to stop this.
Right. I probably should stop this. But you
Yeah. It's just a rat man. It's just a rat man. It's just a rat man. Don't worry. Just don't look. No! She's like, Patricia, no! No! Alright, do you want to sit up straight? Is that what you want?
I thought
Come
her
on,
name
do
was
this for me
Raven.
here.
Same here. Sounds like drama to me.
Did somebody say?
Did someone say drama?
It's just all quite awkward, isn't it? Yeah.
That was not the time
to
to
drop
vow.
your dummy, mate.
I warned you, Raven. Don't interfere.
Where's the music gone? Wait, what's going on with the music? The music's just disappeared. Okay, so that bit kind of went. That was weird. There was just no music there for a second. Where was there?
The monkey boy, I think, before you got a bit distracted.
Creek, will you be quiet?
Your father brought me so much pain back in the day.
So we still need to find out, you know, what did... Oh, babies, eh? What did Maximus do with Ruvius back in the day, you know?
Want to act tough, huh? I have to redeem myself somehow.
Okay, that was really weird music. The music kind of cut out, didn't it? Now this bit was created by Captain Angel HD.
As ready as I'll ever be. I'll keep watch out over here. Awesome. Good job. I'll go wake Billy up. Billy, I need your help. There's an infected on the roof. You what? An infected on the roof? What are you doing on the
I
roof
just
at
think,
this time?
honestly,
Night. Go,
this
Billy.
one just came
Go.
along at the wrong time for this series. But obviously this one's more important than the series.
Over here, infected
So,
person. What have you done with Kitty?
you just love dropping the dummy, don't you? You do.
Willow, Billy is on the roof, and I think Felix is planning to murder him.
What? So this bit wasn't really explained very well. Obviously I was rushing.
Willow, wake
But
up.
basically,
What's wrong with
she
you?
had been spiked, and I was meant to do like a little
What
scene
the?
where basically
Is this a
Kitty
setup?
goes
Get back
and
to
spikes
Billy.
Willow's drink.
What's the crack here? What's going on? This is just a wooden frame with some clothes on it. This isn't an infected. Psst.
Okay, by Captain Angel.
Fun.
You know the awkward thing is when Billy falls off the
Felix,
edge of the.
What are you doing?
the
Your
building.
temperament
It's a bit
has
weird,
just
isn't it, Bonnie?
about worn out
It is
here,
a bit
Billy.
weird, isn't
How
it?
you can allow Willow
Yes, it is.
to make Tigray cold is beyond.
There we go. I think she's got a bit of a bellyache,
Hang
which is
on in
what's
there.
keeping her awake.
Felix, I don't know what to say, but this can be worked out.
We can make changes. Now,
All you have
another
to do
thing
is
is,
just
you
simply
know,
help me back
Billy's
up
supposed to be like this
and pretend
ultra
like
strong,
none of this
you know,
ever
thing.
happened.
So surely he should just be able to
That,
pull
I'm
himself up
afraid,
right now.
isn't
Shouldn't he,
going to
Bonnie?
happen.
But he doesn't, because the storyline's a bit weird.
Tigray is to become co-leader.
This is going to be like the weirdest video ever, and I'm sure that you guys are probably going to click off because of this girl right here.
Please, don't do it.
Why is the music so loud? And then the weird falling.
Billy! Look who's out of bed.
Oh, it's so
Don't you have
funny.
a bedtime
It
story
is a
to
bit
be
weird,
reading,
isn't it?
little
Let's be
boy?
honest.
You just murdered Billy. Me? Oh, no. Billy was just hanging on for dear life. I tried to save him, but it was too late.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me. Lie? I know what you did. I saw
So this
you
is a little
earlier
bit
preparing
better.
this
Like I
old
know
man.
that what I need to do is not have so many breaks in between lines,
So that you could become
because you can
co-leader.
tell that this
It's
is kind of
okay.
like carrying on with each other a bit
Too
better.
much, young
Whereas
boy.
before you kind of get the line and
What
then
you
you have a
going to
break
do?
and then you
Get
have the
me
line
to?
again. It just doesn't really flow.
How did you guess?
Love this music though. Now I edited all, I animated all of this, which was quite fun to do. Now this one took me a little while to do.
What the?
Because I had to do Felix spinning and I had to do Tigray spinning and all sorts. So yeah, this is now X, or as we now know it as Georgie. But it's not actually Georgie. She's falling asleep.
Wait, where did you go?
And they drop off the daggers. So this is kind of like the storyline as to where Tigry got his daggers. A little bit too long of a wait there, but I needed to match it up with the music.
Now,
I'm just telling you all the mistakes, really, aren't I?
I'm just a kid.
Yes, Tigry's leg is broken. A lot of people did notice that.
Get me, pussycat.
Bit of a weird line. It was borderline doing it or not, but not sure.
Come back here, you.
And now they run after each other. Oh! Yes, his leg is broken again. Slow-mo. Slow-mo, Bonnie. Slow-mo time. Yeah! Now there was a... So you see how he still got hold of that dagger because it duplicated? Now fun fact is that I was actually animating this scene when Moon Animator did that big update where it kind of changed everything, and it just destroyed the whole animation. So I was quite lucky to keep what I kept. But yeah, that was the only thing that I couldn't change, and I even got like some really good animators to see if they could fix that. But they just couldn't figure it out either. So yeah, that's why it duplicated. But I didn't see many people actually speak about it, which was quite cool. You can do this, Bonnie. You can do this. You can do this.
Whoa. What's going on out here? What the? Huh? Felix? Billy? Tigry?
Everyone's like, why didn't Tigry just explain? I don't know, because I wanted the storyline to be a little bit different. You know what I mean? I wanted them to have this kind of like rivalry, like, whoa, this is why they hate each other, not just because, I don't know, Tigry turns into a teenager. She's going to sleep now. Alright, we're moving on.
I'm all out of ammo.
I think this is one of my best scenes I've made. I like this, the camera angle of Creek. I like this bit here as well, where it zooms in with him with the camera.
Silly old man. You should have never got involved. I don't care. I'm doing this to try and save everyone.
Now this bit didn't look as good as I'd hoped it to. But it was basically meant to just look like he's taken loads of punches from Ruvius, but like, the camera didn't really do it much favours. Dramatic effect. Boom! Whoa! Not you again.
Indeed. We meet again. You can't do anything to me.
So X doesn't like electricity, as we're kind of figuring out.
Time to end your life, Mr. P.
Oh no, you don't!
Oh, no, you don't.
I don't know why Creekcraft didn't figure that, you know, that was going to be his last line. Oh no, you don't. Creekcraft saves the day, and Creekcraft dies. But why is Ruvius not there falling at the same time as Creekcraft? What the heck? That's because he's still alive, because he managed to get underneath the podium somehow. Which I will show in an animation at some point. I do like that scene though, where Creekcraft's kind of like looking upwards.
Did Creek just do that?
I think he did. Wow. He took his own life to save us?
You got this, George.
Mr. P, are you okay?
Don't worry about me. You should go and check on that little girl over there.
Trisha.
Ooh.
Hey.
Now we're moving on to part 3.
Felix, are you okay? No.
Now the only regret that I say the only regret, there was quite a few requests to be fair, but my main regret with this was the fact that I called this series the episode X, and you still didn't figure out who X was. So I can appreciate that that's quite annoying. If it was me, I'd be quite annoyed too, but I think I was just too far in and I just committed too much and I just had to do it.
Let's go and and get him.
But you get to find out a little bit more about X. Technically, you have seen X now. We just know that X is a shapeshifter.
What do you mean? No.
She's
not
going
you
to
as well,
sleep.
Felix.
I'm going to try and close her eyes.
No, Willow. It's okay. Just make sure you get him for what he did to us. I
Can I
promise,
close?
Felix. I will find him. Thanks.
One is.
Willow.
One open back up. Bye, Felix. Massacre. I know. Killed off too many. I don't know whether it's to start up like book 2 in like a couple of months or so. I don't know. I'm not sure. Now this is the same music as where Mateo found out Maximus was dead. If you guys recognise the music.
Raven, you're a rat? I'm afraid so in your case, Mateo. But first, please, let
So
me
yeah, if
apologise.
Rubius
My
was a
father made me
rat,
do
you
what I
know,
did.
we all use the
I can see
same
that now,
name as the
Raven.
animal.
You were brave
So,
back there, you know.
Miltricia didn't
I
want to
couldn't let
reveal
him
to
do that
Mateo
to
that
me.
she was a
It
rat
was
because
just not
Mateo
fair.
doesn't like rats.
Well, you were
Which is
very brave.
hence the reason
Thanks.
why she's called
George,
Miltricia.
can
But
you
now
get
we're
up?
coming around to figure out that, you know,
Unfortunately,
she is a rat and she is called
I
Raven.
think that this is the end of the road for me. No, please, Raven, you can't do this to me now. Mateo, I just got impaled through the chest. Wait, how did you find us here? You know that radio that you smashed, Mateo?
So that's the one back in the school,
Back in the mall, indeed.
where they got annoyed that
That's the
X
one.
knew what was going
I
on.
went back to find it and got in contact with that X guy. He seemed to know everything about you, so I felt like that was my only opportunity of trying to find you. You went back to the mall and fixed that radio. Yes, it was my only hope. Oh, turn around.
They had already turned around.
X. Is that
So this is the moment where we figure out that X is indeed
It's me,
somebody
George.
that is shapeshifting into
Please,
George,
can you step
which
out
has the
so that I
special
can
powers
see
as once you
face to
shapeshift
face?
into
I
a certain
want to know who
person,
you are.
you know everything about their
After
life.
all this time, I suppose
So it
I
kind
owe
of gives
to
us
you.
that insight
Please,
going
don't
into
be
the next
scared of
book,
what you
if
see.
we do the next
Okay,
book,
I
that
won't.
X can quite easily just morph
Wait,
into somebody else and figure
But
out their whole world.
you-
So we could do like
How
Tio,
do
etc.
you what?
George, I am from a different world, a different dimension.
A lot of people did
dimension
actually
that
figure
is
out that
far
it was
more
going to be
dangerous
George.
than the current world you live
Just
in.
not
I'm
quite
so
in the way that
confused.
I've done it.
A few decades back, a portal was opened from the man
With great powers. We do not speak of him.
Speak of him.
So you're like a mirror image of this world?
That's exactly what this is. However, there is a slight twist. I too have special powers myself.
Special powers in what way?
Well, there's no easy way of saying this, but I'm a shapeshifter. I can morph into another person's body and know everything about their life.
That's how you knew everything about my family.
Of course, I saved you from your house that day. You had to run.
So, if you're a shapeshifter, does that mean technically you're someone else?
George, you have a good brain.
So this episode was called
Who are you?
X. We got to see X, but we don't get to find out who X actually is. Which sucks, I know. I was quite annoyed at myself, to be fair.
Where did you go?
But it is
He's
what it
gone.
is.
Raven? I'm sorry, Mateo. I'm proud of you. Raven.
There's a lot of blood in this episode as well.
Please.
I'm surprised I didn't get demonetized by YouTube.
Mateo, she's
Gone.
gone. I can't believe this. She saved my life. She had a good heart. X was right. You'll never be forgotten, Raven.
There we go. She dead.
Well, thank you for coming along.
I love
Having
how
you
they've
guys
just
here
completely forgotten
made a
about
difference.
Creek.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm just glad to see you alive.
Me too. You've done well so far, Ant.
So, where to now?
I think I would get it.
You guys can come and
You know,
join
people
us if you
complaining
like.
about the series.
Quite the grid
If
going now.
I
All
thought
waiting
that this was
outside
the
for us.
best series on
Thanks for the offer,
YouTube.
but I really think
But I
we ought to
don't.
stay here and look at what's
And
left
still
of the
people
town.
decide to try and, you
That's
know,
very true. One
slam
day,
me and
just
put me
one
down,
day,
but
our
I
lives
don't-
might.
I do and I
Well,
don't care.
I think
I
that's
do care
going to be a
because
long way
I do
away
read
from
it.
now, Jake.
I don't know
Decades
why.
maybe. But I'm going
And I don't
to
care
go on a
because
mission. Look
kind of mission?
What are they to me?
Mission
Do
to
you know
find
what I mean? I don't
safety
know.
and a
I don't
cure.
particularly
That's a
care.
really good idea.
I'm only just trying to have a bit of fun on YouTube.
You'd go down in history.
But people just literally
day.
hate on me for this series
One
sometimes.
day.
Well,
But there we
nice
go.
to see you again, Ant.
Yeah,
That's what happens
really
when
good
you're
to see
young
you
and
alive.
obnoxious, I suppose.
Likewise, buddy.
Hope to see you all around soon.
Good luck on your adventures.
And they're off.
Well, at least I don't have to give Creek a foot rub anymore. Ooh.
That line was brilliant because when Minitoon sent me his voice lines, he didn't
Are you
know
hurt?
that Creek was only coming to try and save the world if he gets a
But I'll
foot
be
rub
alright.
and watch an anime
I'll
with
try to
him.
recover here.
And then
like
it
I
got
said
to the
earlier,
last one, and
fight off the
Minitoon was like
infected.
in the voice recording, and he said,
you've redeemed
"What is this
yourself
last
now.
line?"
You don't need to prove yourself
Like you
to
didn't
us
get
anymore,
it,
Mr. P.
but it was basically him saying, you
I
know,
know.
"Oh, well, at least I don't have to
feel
give
like I
Creek
should
his
have
foot
been
rub
given the
anymore."
opportunity to get out of this mess I created. Like they say, the captain must go down with his ship.
I
You should.
understand, Mr. P. That's your decision.
Go on, you three. Leave me here. I'll be fine.
Thank you for sharing your story with us, Potato Man.
Thanks. See you all soon.
Now the really long, awkward, slow motion bit. George just walks through the balcony. I wanted to do Mateo looking at Miltrish. I don't know if anyone actually recognised that. I want him to have that final look at his like ex-lover that he fancied, but you know, never officially got to say it. Bye, Mr. P. I like this. Yeah, where they kind of like fade off into the blackness. This is cool. Boom. That's cool. I like that bit. I do like that bit. I like a lot of it, to be fair. Now the really awkward giraffe death. Oh well, hey,
Pony,
who
Where are you
cares?
guys?
I love the first person stuff. There's Zizzy just waving away. And then he's like, what the? Why are they up there?
What happened? I don't know exactly. All I know is there was some rat figure with an electrical weapon, and I found Giraffe like this.
Yep.
It was the Rat Man. Must have been Rubius. What did he do? He shocked me. My head is going all funny. What do you mean your head is going all funny? You know what I'm
And then some
trying
people
to
were like,
say.
I don't know why there's loads of
Giraffe,
blood when all he
come
did was
on,
get
You can
electrocuted.
pull through this.
Because
Those
they got through him
electricity
somehow,
shocks
you know?
too
God, people are
strong
so
for me to
pedantic.
handle. I'm going to miss you, Giraffe. I'm going to miss you too, Mimi. Hey, Ant, what's
I
up,
wanted to make this
Giraffe?
bit kind of cool, you know, with like the fist bump, putting the fist in front of the sun.
Fist bump.
He's shaking as well because he's
Back at you,
dying and
Giraffe.
all that. And then he's dead.
He's gone. We must be strong. We must move on. Oh, Giraffe.
He's a boring
Such
character
a
anyway,
good
come
friend
on.
over the years.
Giraffe does nothing in the story. He jumps in front of a bullet. That's it.
Uncle
That's it.
Giraffe.
That's it. Jumps in front of a bullet. Why couldn't they just die there? I like that bit. I don't know why. I like the bit where she puts her arm over his eyes and they just close. So cool. So cool. It's just clever, you know? Just amazing. Just such a good series. So much better than PGHL films. See, that's what would trigger people. I know I'm not better than PGHL films, so shut up! God. Now the bit where he's like, whoa, what the?
Honey? Are you okay?
Oh, it's Dio!
You're a silly old man. You seriously thought I genuinely collapsed that day?
But you did collapse. I saw you collapse with my own eyes. The hospital said you had a disease.
A disease? No, you've been played. Myself and Tio here are going to rule the world. I just needed your brain to make a vaccine.
You needed my brain to make a vaccine.
I don't know why, I just find it so
I
funny.
wasn't
The
going
voice
to
is
be
so
able to
funny.
do what I did without making all this seem legit, could I?
You used me.
Die.
You made me create a cure, and you
It's
tampered
funny.
with it.
It's so
Pity,
funny.
isn't it?
We work together now, and you're going to meet your final fate. My final fate?
And now we have an insight into book 2.
No, you can't do this.
Get him.
Sorry. I don't know. I just think it's kind of cool. You know. But maybe I just think that my series is cooler than actually what it is. I don't know. Oh, it's funny.
So,
I like this scene
what
at the
happened
end.
in there? Oh, we stopped Mr. P. We made him come round to realise what he was doing was wrong. He didn't want to come out with us? Oh no, he said he wanted to stay in there, fight off the infected. Yeah, the Potato Man wanted to try and redeem himself by fighting off the remainder of the infected. That's fair enough, I guess. Sorry to ruin the moment, but where do we go from here? I've got an idea. What if...
Which is the end of the actual book 1. What's all that? What's all that about? Shush, come on. Come on, you've done so well. You've done so well. Shh. So well. Yeah. Go on. Shh. Oh. You've done so well. You've done so well. Yeah, you have. No, we're awake. Now she's awake. I think I woke her up. I'm sorry. Go back to sleep. I'll just give your eyes a bit of a rub. Send you back to sleep. Is that gonna work? I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, now the end credit cutscene. Shh, shh, shh. Come on, you can do this. We haven't got long left, Bonnie. You can do this. Shh, 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 shh. So we're zooming into Miltricia or Raven being oofed and dead. Right. That's Mr. P getting oofed by loads of infected. I know, it's sad, isn't it? But no one actually picked up on these two things that I put in there. You know, the bit down in the tunnel and that bit there. So I don't think a lot of people actually figured out what that was, which was a little bit weird. But there we go. So that was episode 12, the finale. Obviously that was part 2 and part 3 because there was 3 parts. It wasn't meant to be 3 parts, but it was only meant to be 2 parts. But I kind of ran out of time before Christmas, so that's why there's 3 parts. But there we go. I don't know if I'm gonna do the next like series or book like January, or if I'm gonna wait a little bit and maybe hope and keep my fingers crossed that there's gonna be a Piggy update to kind of give the series a bit more of a boost, because at the moment it's just a little bit dead. But I think a lot of you guys did enjoy it, and the people that didn't enjoy it, just go somewhere else, just don't watch the video. But people just hate on us, don't they, Bonnie? They do. But yeah, I don't know, I enjoy it. I'm just learning something new. I'm just doing a bit of fun and all that kind of stuff, and my camera's just turned off, so let me just turn that back on, and we're back. So yeah, I don't know where to go with this now. I've kind of got an idea of what I want to do in book 2. It just means, you know, doing it and following it through, because I don't like doing series and not finishing them, because I've got a track record of doing that. So yeah, no, I've got a few decisions to make whether I'm going to do it or not. I'm going to also be setting up a few more YouTube channels just to kind of keep me going and doing some different stuff, because, you know, I've been on this channel since I think 2014. I opened my YouTube channel now, so that's, you know, what's that, 9 years now, which is insane. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do, a lot of things to figure out, where I want to go with the channel, with the series, what I want to do, what I want to record, what I want to upload. You know, it's just one of those things. But please do mind the mess in the room, because this room is eventually going to be Bonnie's room, so it's a little bit messy at the moment. I'll give you a quick look down here, but yeah, it's quite messy. But I just wanted to say goodbye and just kind of let you guys see Bonnie for a minute or two. But yeah, there she is right there, just chilling, relaxing, and there's some socks on the floor because I was trying to clean out my computer because it was a little bit dusty. But yeah, she's never really been seen on my channel before, but there she is right there, just chilling, not doing an awful lot, just crying and pooping and peeing and farting. And she's like, whoa, what is this? What is going on right now? So yeah, anyway guys, 2022 was incredible, so thank you all for joining and, you know, joining me along on this journey together. It's been great. Here's the 2023. I'll keep you guys updated. Just make sure to head on over to Twitter and follow me if you guys do have Twitter, or head on into my Discord, which I don't really use anyway. But anyway, thank you for joining. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!